Good day, everyone. Today, we gather to emphasize the pivotal role of diversity in our workforce. Diversity isn't just a buzzword, it's a cornerstone of innovation, creativity, and success in the job market. By embracing diversity, we cultivate environments where unique perspectives thrive, driving innovation and fostering inclusivity. Through this presentation, we aim to showcase how embracing diversity isn't just the right thing to do, it's also the smart thing to do for businesses and society at large. Now, I give you Cheryl to discuss about diversity. Cheryl?
What is diversity? Diversity encompasses a multitude of distinctions among individuals, including but not limited to race, gender, age, experiences, talents, skills, and opinions. Within the workplace context, diversity entails the presence of employees from diverse backgrounds and viewpoints, facilitating a wider spectrum of ideas and nurturing creativity and innovation. Diversity in the workplace is not just a matter of legal compliance. It is a critical human resource management issue because it directly impacts organizational performance, employee satisfaction, and overall workplace culture. Here are the reasons why. Legal compliance. Human resource management is responsible for ensuring the laws and regulations governing equal employment opportunity and non-discrimination are followed. This includes legislation like the Civil Rights Act, which forbids discrimination based on race, color, religion, gender, or national origin. Failure to comply with these laws may result in legal consequences for organizations. Workforce representation. Workforce diversity reflects societal demographics and the organization's customer base. To effectively meet the needs and preferences of diverse customers and clients, it is essential to have a workforce with diverse backgrounds, cultures, perspectives, and experiences. The third one is the organizational performance. Research consistently shows that diverse teams and workforces outperform homogeneous groups. Diversity brings together people with different skills, knowledge, and perspectives, resulting in more innovative solutions, better decision making, and greater creativity. As a result, promoting diversity is not just a moral imperative, but also a strategic advantage for organizations looking to achieve their goals and objectives. Employee engagement and satisfaction. When employees feel valued, respected, and included in the workplace, they are more engaged, committed, and satisfied with their work. Diversity and inclusion initiatives help to create a positive work environment in which all employees feel welcome and supported, leading to increased productivity, morale, and retention. Talent acquisition and retention. In today's competitive job market, organizations must attract and retain top talent to stay competitive. Prospective employees actively seek employers who value diversity and inclusion. Organizations that do not embrace diversity may struggle to attract diverse candidates and experience higher employee turnover rates among those who feel marginalized or excluded. The last one is innovation and problem solving. Diversity fosters an innovative culture by bringing together people with diverse perspectives, experiences, and ideas. This diversity of thought enables organizations to approach challenges and opportunities from various perspectives, resulting in more innovative and effective solutions. Overall, diversity is an important human resource management concern because it affects organizational compliance performance, employee engagement, talent acquisition, innovation, and problem solving abilities. By prioritizing diversity and inclusion initiatives, organizations can create stronger, more resilient, and more successful workplaces.
Thank you, Cheryl, on the presentation on diversity. Now I will discuss about Black Lives Matter and the Truth and Reconciliation Call to Action. Black Lives Matter is a social justice movement that originated in the United States in 2013. The group addresses systemic racism and violence against black individuals. It emerged in response to pervasive issues such as police brutality, racial profiling, and structural inequalities that disappropriately impact black communities. Additionally, Black Lives Matter highlight disparities in various societal domains, including inequalities in recruitment and employment practices. The movement advocates for reform to address these disparities, calling for policies that promote equal opportunities in hiring, advancement, and workplace treatment. BLM emphasized the intrinsic value and dignity of Black lives while urging for systemic changes to dismantle racial injustice and promote equity for all individuals regarding of race or ethnicity. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada was established through a legal agreement involving residential school survivors, Indigenous representatives, the federal government, and the church bodies. Its mandate was to inform Canadians about the realities of residential schools by documenting the experiences of survivors, their families, communities, former school staff, government officials, and others affected by the system. In addition to acknowledging the past wrongs and fostering healing and reconciliation, the TRC seeks to confront the painful truths of the past while charting a path towards a more just and harmonious future. Its call to action is multifaceted and encompasses several key elements, such as truth-telling, acknowledgement of the harm, restorative justice, inclusivity, education, policy reforms, and sustainable reconciliation as essential components of efforts to address the historical injustices and promote healing and unity in divided societies. On our research, we uncovered concerning trend in the hiring practices being dealt with by the Black communities and the Indigenous people of Canada. Application of candidates with a Black name receive fewer callbacks compared to those with a white name, indicating persistent discrimination against Black Americans in the job market. This lack of improvement over the past 25 years underscores the enduring challenges of the racial inequality. Additionally, our research found out that in 2020, the average full-time Black worker earned approximately 20% less than their white counterpart. Despite educational advancement among Black workers over the decades, the wage gap persists, with Black workers earning roughly 80% of wages of white workers with comparable levels of education. Similarly, despite growing Indigenous population in Canada, Indigenous individuals experience lower participation and employment rate, as well as higher unemployment rates, particularly in occupations requiring higher educational levels. The gap in post-secondary educational attainment between Indigenous and non-Indigenous individuals contribute to this disparity. In 2021, the average total income for Indigenous population, including First Nations and Métis, was 44,300 Canadian dollars. It is 9,000 less compared to their non-Indigenous counterparts. Despite fluctuations since 2012, this income gap remains relatively stable, highlighting ongoing economic disparities between Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities. Now, I turn you to Hazel to discuss how the HR will be addressing these type of issues.
Managing diversity within human resources poses ongoing challenges for organizations. To effectively tackle diversity issue, it is crucial to implement comprehensive solutions and strategies, beginning diversity training program for all staff members, including leadership roles, plays a vital role in increasing awareness of biases and nurturing cultural competence. It is imperative to align HR policies and practice to ensure inclusivity and fairness across recruitment, promoting evaluations and benefits. Actively seeking diverse talent through targeted recruitment strategies and collaborative partnership contribute significantly to fostering diversity within the workforce, according to Saylor. Establishing metrics to measure diversity progress in terms of representation, retention rates, and employee satisfaction is essential for continuous enhancement. Demonstrating leadership commitment to diversity sets a positive example and cultivates an inclusive culture organization-wide. Encouraging the formation of Employee Resource Group or ERGS offers valuable support and networking opportunities for various demographic groups. Implementing inclusive communication methods and providing conflict resolution training help mitigate biases and maintain a respectful work environment. supporting career development and mentorship programs specifically for underrepresented group aids in their professional advancement within the company. Regularly evaluating diversity initiatives and making necessary adaptations ensures sustained progress and meets the evolving needs of workforce. These collective efforts contribute to creating a workplace where every employee feels valued, supported, and empowered to contribute their unique perspective and skills. By putting these solutions and strategies into action, organization can establish a workplace that is more inclusive and diverse, fostering an environment where employees feel valued, supported, and empowered to contribute their distinct perspective and talent. Here are the list of how to address the issue. First, alignment of HR policies. It is imperative to align HR policies and practices to ensure inclusivity and fairness across all HR functions, including recruitment, promotions, evaluations, and benefits administration. This ensures that biases that are minimized and all employees have equal opportunities for growth and development. Next is metrics evaluation, establishing metrics to measure diversity progress in terms of representation, retention rates, and employee satisfaction is essential for continuous enhancement. Regularly evaluating these metrics helps identify areas for improvement and ensures accountability in diversity initiatives. The third one is career development and mentorship, supporting career development and mentorship programs specifically for underrepresented group aides in their professional advancement within the company. Providing mentorship opportunities, leadership training, and access to career resources contribute to a more diverse leadership pipeline. And the last one is leadership commitment. Demonstrating leadership commitment to diversity sets a positive example and cultivates an inclusive culture organization-wide. Leaders should actively champion diversity initiatives, participate in diversity training, and promote diversity in decision-making process.
Thank you, Hazel, for the inputs you've shared. And now I will be answering the question regarding diversity. Promoting a multicultural work environment is not just a law. It's about fostering inclusivity, diversity of thought, and creativity, which are essential ingredients for success in any business. The advantage of having a diverse workforce is that many different opinions, experiences, and ideas emerge, which may lead to positive innovation result and solution to the problems. In fact, the Government of Canada launched the 50-30 Challenge. It is a joint initiative with the private sector to promote diversity in corporate Canada. The aim of the initiative is to encourage Canadian organizations to enhance the representation and inclusivity of diverse communities in their workplace. This initiative also underscored the advantages of ensuring that all Canadians have an equal opportunities for participation and engagement in organizational setting. Organizations that are more diverse are more likely to do better than others in their field, twice as likely to achieve or surpass financial target, 8 times more likely to attain improved business report, and bring the most talented people to expand the group of skilled workers to help fill the gaps in skill in the fast-changing and uncertain economy. According to the study from 2018, businesses with more diverse management teams generate 19% higher revenue because of innovation. While legal requirements are dictate that organizations prioritize diversity and multiculturalism, the genuine significance of embracing these principles lies in their capacity to cultivate dynamics inclusive, and innovative work environment that organizations excel and social progress is advanced. Therefore, embracing diversity should not be viewed solely as legal obligation, but rather as a moral imperative and a fundamental driver of organization excellence in the modern world. For question number 2, explain social movements such as Black Lives Matter and the Truth and Reconciliation call to action and how it relates to recruitment and selection of employees. Social justice, like Black Lives Matter and the Truth and Reconciliation call to action, highlights unfairness and unequal treatment faced by groups like Black and Indigenous people. They push for changes to make things fairer and more equal in many areas, including how companies hire employees. These affect how organizations select and recruit personnel for their teams. Organizations need to look into their hiring processes, ensuring there are no such cases of unintended bias. Careful attention should be paid to job description to attract different sorts of applicants. Interview question and screening processes should be structured to minimize bias. Induction and training program should include aspect of cultural inclusivity or belonging. Personal evaluation and promotions need to be unbiased by paying attention or eradicating hiring and promotion discrimination. Organization can set example for enterprises currently experiencing similar problem. By aligning these principles, organizations can create more diverse, equitable, and socially responsible workplaces. For question number 3, explore why employees are more demanding than ever when it comes to the rights and their employees' behavior. So modern employees have learned their rights and they are constantly asking for fair treatment on their side. Objectives such as living wage, health insurance, paid leave, a work-life balance, racial and gender equity are crucial to workers because information are more accessible and connection is now possible through social media. With the rise of social media and digital connectivity, employees have a greater access to information about their rights, workplace policies, and behavior of the employer. They are more aware of issues such as discrimination, harassment, wage disparities, and unsafe working conditions. Employees can now share, concern, and organize around issues with ease. They seek an environment that prioritizes diversity, equity, and inclusion, as well as opportunity of growth, work-life balance, and meaningful contribution to social causes. Companies that do not cover complaints and fail to adjust to employees' requirement will have a high turnover and low productivity. Legal protection for workers have expanded in many jurisdictions, providing employees with avenues for recourse against employer misconduct. Through collective actions, unionization, employee resource group, and online platforms, workers empower amplifies individual voices and increase pressure on employers to respond to employee concerns. It is paramount for business to pay attention to workers' worries and have a progressive human resource regulation. Treating employees well, paying them fairly, and including them in the matters that concern the organization are ethical and make businesses sense as they are incentivize employers to stick with the company.
To summarize, promoting diversity and inclusivity isn't just a choice, it's a legal and ethical imperative for organizational success. Today's workforce demands fair treatment and equal opportunities in all aspects, from hiring to growth. Companies that fail to address these issues face recruitment, retention, and productivity challenges. It's time for organizations to adopt their HR policies to create a multicultural environment where every employee can grow and contribute effectively.